Okay, so I kind of got stuck in the rain, but I have a very interesting story for you today. So, I don't know if you guys have heard, but there's a cafe in, somewhere in Japan where you can go back to the past. Actually, you can go back to the future. Go back to the past, or you can go to the future. But you get only one chance to time travel. So even if you do go back to the past or the future, there's nothing you can change. Okay, so even let's say even if you go back to the past, no matter what you do, whatever is going to happen will happen. And even if you go to the future and then you find out, let's say that I find out that I'm going to face like a billion Neutron fraud, and then I go bankrupt. Okay, I know that. But even if I come back to the present, there's nothing that I can do that can change the fact that I am going to be bankrupt in the future. So what most people do is, they choose to go back to the past and meet someone from the past and, just sort of get closure. This little cafe is, this place is actually a cafe that's located little below the ground, like if this is the ground zero, if this is like the surface, it's, you have to take stairs and then descend, and then you get the door, and then you can go into the cafe. The cafe is, it has a very unique blend of warmth and creepiness, should I say. I mean, yeah, the light, they aren't as bright, so there's always a sort of sepia colored, ambiance going, sepia colored light giving it a weird ambiance. So, and there are clocks on the walls, like different clocks that just don't seem to line up, no matter how many times you try to go there and then wind the clock to the right time. Let's say it's 3:45 right now. So if I go and wind the clock to 3:45, it's still gonna be whatever the time it is. And the funny thing is that cafe is usually silent, and on top of that, there's always a woman on the chair somewhere in the cafe. Oh damn it, it's not opening now. Oh, okay. So there's a woman in the cafe somewhere. Actually, not somewhere, but there's a booth in the cafe that that woman always sits at. And she is very pale. She has this dark long hair and is wearing white floaty, very whitish, like washing powder Nirma kind of ad, whitish dress. And then she's always reading and sipping her coffee, and she's reading and reading and reading, and she does not care who's coming or who's going. Okay, she's always there. So if you had the chance to visit this weird haunted cafe, if I might say, would you do it? I mean, would you take the chance? Would you do it? Because I don't know if I would. I mean, is there someone that I would like to go and meet in the past? Oh, there's another catch though. You can go back to the past and meet that person, but the person should have come to the cafe, and who should have either been a very frequent visitor or a regular, or have come in and spent like a little longer than a while in the cafe. Otherwise, the chances that you will meet the person is very slim. Because see, how it works is, remember the lady that I told you about? The very pale lady with the long black hair and white washing powder Nirma flowy gown. That lady is actually a ghost. Yep, you heard that right. She's a ghost, and she's always stays there, and she's reading. And in 24 hours, in one day, there's this one moment. It's not fixed. It can be like 3 a.m. in the morning, or it can be, 1 p.m. There's no fixed time, but she shuts her book and then goes to the she just shuts the book, takes it with her, and goes to the toilet. And that's when you sit at her spot, and that's the spot where you can time travel. And the other thing is that once you sit on that spot, and the waitress or the waiter, whoever is there, they'll come to you, and then they pour you a cup of coffee, and they stir the coffee, and then you get taken back in time or forth in time, or whatever you wish. And the duration that you have to, time travel is actually from when your coffee gets poured to when it gets cold. So you need to finish drinking the coffee before it gets cold. If the coffee gets cold and you haven't finished drinking it, you will be stuck there. In the sense, you would be dead and you'd be a ghost, and you'd be sitting in that spot forever. Now, that's one thing. The other thing is, once you sit in the spot and you time travel, you cannot get up from the spot. Because if you get up from the spot like that, even if you just lift your butt a bit like this, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be taken back to the present, and your chance at time travel would be done. Like I said, you get only one chance to time travel. So, would you do it? Would you time travel? Is there anybody or anything that you'd like to go meet or say hi to, or gain some closure from or with? Because I don't think I do. I don't think I do. But that's just me though. But there are other people who just think, if you can't change anything, why even go back in time? But there are a lot of reasons to go back in time. Sometimes you want to say things you haven't said. Sometimes you want to express feelings you haven't expressed. Sometimes you want answers to certain questions that you might have. Sometimes you just want to see someone for the last time. So tell me, if you could travel back in time, would you?